Hello everyone, MrAweshum here. Yeah, I'll be going over the 1918 b.a.r. exclusive to the American faction. So let's see what we got here. So we got a b.a.r. 42 is the baseline damage, and you're gonna have that up to 65 meters. So that's a 3-hit kill with just stock b.a.r. So that's just really good. 480 RPM, so very low as far as a LMG goes, but you can mess around with mods, and it's just the accuracy alone is not too bad when you got low rate of fire. 20 magazine size, so very low on the mag size, with max capacity 220 when you're using both ammo pouches. I do recommend carrying both ammo pouches, but that will bring your total character slots up to 8, since the gun does take up 7, so 8 with the extra ammo on, which only leaves room for, say, just a grenade or a sidearm. Reload of 4.1 seconds, so not too terrible, but it's pretty much in between normal LMGs that have 5 seconds and SMGs that have 3 seconds, so it's in the middle. Credit cost of 116,000 here, which is 117,000 in the game actually, so that's just a little off. And you'll unlock it at 9th grade infantry assault. So now I'll get into the modding, gameplay, and further pros and cons. Alright, so here's your b.a.r. As far as modding goes, you do have a choice, I would say, between the two ammos. You got just the standard ball ammo, which is, it's good enough, it's good overall ammo if you're feeling up to the challenge and you want to just make the gun more accurate. I do like going with the M72 match ammo. Just the accuracy that you get compared to the ball is just a tighter spread, so you're going to be hitting your shots more often with the M72, with, of course, a little bit more recoil to manage. So this is really just whichever one you feel more comfortable with. I do recommend using a sight for more accuracy. I do recommend using a trigger, but now this is because I like to use the heavy spring. So you get the trigger, which gives you more rate of fire, then you get the spring, which lowers the rate of fire and gives you that much more stability. In the end, you end up with even more stability with still having a 450 rate of fire Browning. Normally you would start with 480, you've only now downgraded to 450, but you've got a really accurate LMG. As well, the stainless steel barrel for accuracy will just pretty much make your b.a.r. the most accurate LMG out there, and you only have those 20 rounds, so you want to be hitting your targets with all 20 rounds if possible. So as far as extra perks go, heavy set is always a great thing to have, and tight grip is also a great thing for LMGs, but you can switch out the tight grip and go for a fast reload. So now let's show off this beast, or at least try to show off some great gameplay of what you can hope to accomplish if you do pick up and want to use the 1918 to level out your LMG. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, welcome back. So, it's time for pros and cons. I'll start off with some cons here for this gun. It's a decent grind just to unlock it, since you do need that gold one, infantry assault. It's an LMG, so just can't run and gun. Not quite as well as, say, the SMGs. You mostly have to stand stationary with an LMG, which makes it hard if you're assaulting a point. So you're better off just keeping that mid-range, especially with low rate of fire. So since it is an LMG, you get less of a sprint bar because of how heavy it is, and you don't have a lot of space. You're going to be using up, say, 8 out of your 10 slots on an infantry, so you only have those 2 extra slots for a sidearm or some kind of grenade, and it just makes it hard to use it in, say, certain builds. Like, you can't really do a Browning and a bolt action just because of the weight restrictions. The iron sight is a bit questionable. It's got an okay, like, iron sight, but sometimes it can throw you off a bit. It can be a little bit hard to see your target. The gun does kick a lot, especially if it's stock. That's why I do recommend the heavy spring to just keep the stability good. And you only got 20 bullets, so you're gonna be running out of ammo pretty quick. Even with such low rate of fire, you'll still run out of ammo. Yeah, it's got low rate of fire compared to all the other LMGs, even including the other tier 1s. I believe it does have the lowest rate of fire, but that's definitely something that you're going to have to compete with those other LMGs, and you might find it a bit hard to do that. When you increase the rate of fire, it highly increases the sway or recoil. The hip fire is pretty bad. It's not really that accurate on an LMG. Plus, you only have the 20 bullets. You'll most likely lose in close quarter combat. Pretty much every weapon has much greater rate of fire or, say, killing potential. If you do happen to land your, say, 40 damage plus 3 shots on a guy, yeah, you can take him out, but you're low rate of fire, so you're not that good in CQC. So it's arguably the worst LMG, but it doesn't mean it's a bad weapon. It just really comes down to the player and just getting adjusted and using this as your primary weapon. It just pretty much takes a different playstyle to use it. So now for pros. So for pros here, it's a 3-hit kill against heavyset gold. That's pretty great. That's what you want to see. It's got a fastish reload. Say the normal LMGs will have over 5-second reload, and this one is just 4.1 seconds, so it is a faster reload compared to those other LMGs. So you'll be able to get your reload off, and you don't even really have to depend on using a fast reload badge. You can just go with, say, the tight grip badge and just give yourself maximum accuracy with all 20 rounds. It's a good all-around weapon just as stock. It's very accurate at close and medium range. Definitely helps if you've got all the accuracy badges, the mods on. The low rate of fire can be decent at even medium and long medium ranges. Just 400 rate of fire and decent stability, good accuracy, so you can make those long shots. Gets the job done if you're using it in the right situation. As like mentioned before, yeah, the low rate of fire for medium range, or if you want to go high rate of fire, it's better for, say, close range. You really only need 3 mods with this gun for it to be a good enough weapon, which is the heavy spring to give you the stability, and the stainless steel barrel to give you the accuracy and even the bullet mod, just to give you that more accuracy. So the repair cost is about 2,000, 4,000 a game on average, so about a medium repair cost. And just last really things to mention here, it's just really good at long range fire if you tap with it, and close to medium range with low rate of fire, you're gonna want to go full auto, keep your crosshair on the target, and hope that your bullets will land and go for those headshots. So yeah, that's about all I got on this b.a.r. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you did. Looking forward to reading comments and what you think about the gun, or if you got a favorite, what your favorite LMG is, go ahead and tell me about it. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.